So what is next? What is next? We need to find out how these groceries are, yeah, how these grocery stores are reacting to this. How these grocery stores are reacting to this. Because at the end of the day, at the end of the day, these grocery stores are the ones that need a lot of this SNAP benefits. You know what I'm saying? Hold on real quick. All right. Yeah, so, oh man. Hold on one second. Hold on. Hold on. All right. So, let me get it set up. Get it set up. Uh, all right. So, let's see what these people are saying when it comes to resources and stuff that's needed. We have the mayor of. Uh, whose mayor is this? Okay, it says mayor declares state of emergency. All right. So let's hold on one second. Bam. There we go. All right. Let's see what this mayor has, what they have to say, and see what's going on with this whole food stamp situation and like.
Action. According to the city, 1 in 5 people in Spokane County rely on federal food assistance,
Spokane
also
County.
known as SNAP. But that assistance will come to an abrupt stop on Saturday. Thanks so much for being with us. I'm Derek Dice. Kirsten O'Connor has the...
So what he's saying is apparently with the government shutdown still going on, there's gonna be a stop to food stamp. Okay, so backtrack, right? The reason why there's going to be a stop to food stamp is because when the government shutdown happened, a lot of these federal aids that's supposed to be going to these states are not going to the states. So as the state is having issues already paying for certain things, these are some of these amenities, some of these services that they cannot fully support. So most states are doing what they can. Oh wait, I got somebody in the chat. Oh, what's going on? What's going on, Kate? Kate says, hello from Acton, Massachusetts. Massachusetts. What is going on? I appreciate you. Appreciate you. Thank you. So, yeah, so because of these government shutdowns, we have issues. And, most of these things, like I said earlier, is showing if these states are ready for bigger problems. Because at the end of the day, anyways, that's a thought I don't want to get too deep into because it's gonna make things go too long. Let's pen over and listen.
The rest of the night off. We have team coverage tonight on how this shutdown is affecting people across the inland Northwest. We begin with Madeline Mullins, who's live inside of a grocery outlet. So, Madeline, the owners say a large number of their customers use these types of benefits to keep food on the table, right?
Yeah, that's right, Derek. As a grocery store that already offers discounted rates, they say many of their customers rely on these benefits. And while they may be impacted themselves, they're also...
Okay, that's the part I wanted to get to. Most of these companies, right, grocery stores, they're companies, grocery stores, a lot of them are also going to be affected. Now, with these effects, it may bring up the price of food. Now, what they're not saying, and there's somebody in the grocery store category of news should come up and say something, because at the end of the day, the grocery stores are the ones who are getting the money from these SNAP benefits. They use that money so they can buy more products and supply more, supply more food on their shelves, right? in return they're giving discount. But these are continual customers that will always come in because they're getting the SNAP benefits, right? So they can expect at least every week somebody to buy a bunch of people to buy a fair amount of food from them that'll keep their shelves stocked, that'll keep their employees paid, that'll keep the lights on, utilities, all that stuff, right? Going. Now with the SNAP benefits being cut, as people start to go to these food pantries, right? The food pantries are eventually gonna start to come down in the amount of stuff that they're able to give. Now, I think what may happen is these grocery stores may then turn around and say, you know what, let's donate some of this food to the food pantry, because at the end of the day, there's certain food that they have that has a shelf life. They don't know how long this government shutdown is going to be. It could be for hopefully not another month. And if you have stuff that's going to be expiring in a couple of weeks, then you got to get rid of them, right? As soon as possible. So that may happen to help them around as far as like not having things spoil, and they'll be able to get that government discount. But at the same time, currently, they still need to, pay their employees. They still need to have a certain amount of money being made. How are they going to deal with that? And that's a lot of stuff that's not being covered by the news, and I can't wait for more of that information to come out, right? Because the grocery stores are going to be really impacted. And if they're impacted, that means prices are going to start going up for products, for food, for a lot of stuff, right? So let's see what she has to say.
Doing what they can to help.
I mean, I think that everybody is feeling a little bit of panic right now.
The deadline to fund SNAP benefits is looming, and those who are in line at the grocery store and those who are checking them out are worried. According to the United Food and Commercial Workers International Union, 80% of SNAP dollars are spent at traditional grocery stores. The union says if SNAP
There you go. See? Told you.
money goes away, workers all along the food supply chain, from meat packing to cashiers, will see a loss in hours and wages.
This is going to be the first time.
That part is sad. That part is sad. These guys need to come together and definitely do something. These governments need to come together and do something, because this is a play. You got everybody now suffering. Come on now.
Anything like this has happened to us as owners, and so we are just going to do everything we can to continue to help the community and know that the community is there to support us as well.
Sage Dunaway owns 2 grocery outlets in the area and doesn't expect this to impact her store right away. So in the meantime, she's doing everything she can to help those who need it.
We're going to be providing a 10% off discount to all of our EBT customers that have had their benefits cut at this time.
And when I walked the aisles of grocery outlet today, I found others looking to help.
My wife and I decided.
Yo, the fuzzy's gone. Woo! Woo! By the way, I love yams. But the reason why I'm excited is because, like I said, and as you guys start to watch, when the fuzzy's gone, which means the pixelation of the video is gone, I get excited. Come on now. Woo-wee. All right, now let's watch some clear video of this sad issue.
Decided that we needed to come out today and get some more food and take it to the food bank, because there's a lot of needy people out there, and we're in a good spot. So we're just trying to help out and help people in our community.
And the 10% discount will be offered at the grocery outlets in downtown Spokane.
All right, seems like this grocery store is saying, you know what? We're still making money. Let's offer a discount. And so, I guess the answer is answered. That's the question I had was, how are these grocery stores going to manage with this situation that's going on? We know that people are going to be affected because, hey, they don't have SNAP. So guess what? Obviously, they have places they can turn and go to, churches, food banks, nonprofits, and other places that are offering, food and stuff. Some places that are grocery company stores are even saying, hey, these food are going to be expiring in about a week or so or two. Here, just take it out of our hands so we can have something to say. Obviously it's a write-off, because if they giving it, technically they have to write it off because they have to account for everything. So that's like a donation to the public, right? Now, other companies are saying, well, we can't just give it away. We're going to do a discount. So now there's grocery discounts. So for those who do not have SNAP, but they have a little bit of money in their hands, they can get a little bit more off of the grocery. So those who do not have SNAP and who's been struggling trying to even purchase grocery can at least get a break also, right? But also those who do have SNAP, who have a little bit of change and say, okay, well, let me deal with what I got, they can at least get some stuff to help them out. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, hopefully the discount is like throughout the whole store, give or take some stuff. But at least the essentials should be able to be given the discounts for, like oil to cook with, actual meats and vegetables, also the rice, right? Things like potato chips, all those other stuff that's just, knickknacks. I can understand if they say no discount on it, but at least everything else, you know what I mean? So yeah.
And in Spokane Valley, and the store will offer these discounts until $5,000 worth of sales has been reached.
Nice. That was some good reporting. Nice. All right, you guys can go click on the channel membership, become a member if you want. Also, like and subscribe. We also have a lot of other things. But at the end of the day, I just hope there's a conclusion to this matter and help the people get what they need as far as like the funds. And obviously these grocery stores need help too, and some kind of relief. Who knows? Maybe a business relief to help these companies, because obviously it's not just going to be the grocery stores that's going to suffer. The companies that provide the grocery stores the products are going to suffer, because there's going to be less inventory coming in or being sold. And hey, it is what it is. Oh, Kate says something. 100% good points. Helpful grocery stores will donate to food pantries. Also, Kate said thanks for covering this. Yeah, no problem. There's a lot of people that's not talking about it. It's the way that, it should be talked about. They usually portray it as a either Democrat or Republican issue, and it's a both issue. It's bipartisan. I think it's a bipartisan issue, because both sides are going to be suffering as far as like people who are for those parties, right? So there needs to be some kind of conclusion to this matter of this whole government shutdown, because we want the people to actually be here and be productive, fed, and these companies to be able to function correctly, right? So yeah, as usual. Now I'm gonna say it again and again. Like and subscribe. Levi Apparel. All right. So if you're new here, I appreciate you. Okay, cool. Kate also said there are so many impacts to this government shutdown. Facts. Let me give her an applause. You are right, Kate. Woo-wee. All right. Let's go to the next one.